joining us, everyone. I'm Rory Johnston. Carrie is off tonight. A landlord emergency has the Metro Development and Housing Association scrambling to find more people willing to accept low-income tenants. Rebecca Schleicher shows us the problem and what MDHA is doing to fix it. Rebecca, how serious is this?
Well, Rory, there simply are not enough landlords who are willing to accept Section 8 housing vouchers.
Let's pause for a second. Shout out to my messy besties, okay? This is from 2016. And the reason that I'm showing this from 2016 to show people that this has nothing to do with the pandemic. It has to do with the fact that this program actually, at the end of the day, is not as good as some may think that it is. And it's offering no benefit to anyone except for the recipient of the actual Section 8. If it was a great buy-in or type of thing that should be taken, then you wouldn't have a shortage of landlords. So again, this is from 2016, and this is what they're saying then. So this is also, 6-7 years, knowing that this is happening from a lot of people. I think this is Nashville, this city, new city, Nashville. Shout out to Nashville. And were there any changes being made? People who were on Section 8, who were waiting for Section 8, did they decide, all right, well, I might need to do something else because we can't even find a place to live. Maybe we should do, look into something different. Maybe we should buy a house. Maybe we should get a job. Maybe we should figure out a way to rent on our own instead of waiting around for something that's already struggling. Section 8 has been struggling well before the pandemic.
So there are people who have waited on that Section 8 housing list who finally get their voucher and still can't find a place to live. It City, Boomtown, whatever you call it, Nashville is growing.
I just want my own place.
But what's not growing with it is the number of affordable housing options.
It's very expensive, and I think it's a shame that whoever these people are that's developing these houses, these high rises, it's not fair to the people who are living here.
This woman has a Section 8 voucher.
So we shouldn't grow. We shouldn't do better. We shouldn't have more. We shouldn't change. Things should just stay the same. Things should just stay stagnant and there never be any type of growth at all. That's what I hear from what she just said. Maybe it's just me.
Sure, she asked that we not use her name, but she's one of hundreds with vouchers looking for a new place to live thanks to a shortage of landlords willing to accept them.
Well, I think it's throughout Nashville.
Friday, MDHA held this meetup to try to recruit more willing Section 8 landlords, but the problem continues to grow. Right now, around 1,000 landlords accept Section 8 vouchers around the Nashville area. But MDHA says they need 300 more landlords in order to house everyone who has a voucher and meet demand.
Well, it's going to be hard when you have a meeting with 40 at a time, but we're going to continue to plug and try.
MDHA is holding out hope for more landlords like Angie Barker.
Gentrification is definitely happening in this area, and I think affordable housing is getting less and less available to people, and I think it's important to provide that.
With Section 8, tenants pay up to 40% of their income, and MDHA makes up the rest.
We only go around this world one time.
Our voucher recipient wants to get out of her apartment and into a house if she...
Well, no, listen, she has an apartment already, ma'am. If they're accepting it, I would suggest you stay there. Maybe it's not a bad part of town. I don't know. But she wants to move, so somebody should have something available just because she wants to move. Now, they didn't say what or why or anything like that, so maybe there's a reason. I don't know. But you see the changes happening. You see like the woman said, gentrification. You see the skyscrapers coming, people coming in and building a place up, making it more attractive for tourism, for people to move to, more businesses, more jobs, making the city better. So it's not just some stay the same, poverty stricken. And I don't know what Nashville is. I'm just going by what I think is going on. I could be wrong. Maybe they're not poverty stricken, but they said it's time for us to grow because we need more. We need more people here. We want more people here. We want a bigger and better city. We want to be a metropolis. We want people to know that this is a place that they can come and raise a family or do whatever it is that they do down there. And things should move. Things should grow. Things should change. And so should people who are on Section 8. They should have those same adjectives applied for them. I don't know this woman's circumstance. This is not an attack on her. This is just me saying a lot of the people who are on the program, who are waiting on the program, who are on the waiting list, whatever, just think that it's supposed to be the same as it was way back then. That's not how it's working. But people just want the same old way that it used to be, and it's not working that way. But we don't want to talk about that mindset and changing the mindset to go along with how things are moving forward. Everything should just stay the same for them. Everybody should do things for them. Everyone should keep the status quo for them.
You can find one.
So I've prayed and asked God to just grant me that one wish.
She hopes she can grow with Nashville and not be left behind. MDHA says none of those new high-rises are participating in any of their low-income voucher programs, but they do say also that they hope once all those units become available, once all of those high-rises are built, maybe that'll free up some space so that families in need can then go back to the homes that they were in before and actually have a place to live once again. But Rory, really no telling what's going to happen in the future with this.
I was going to say, some plans need to be put into place, and I don't know that people be thinking like that, obviously. So in my opinion, it's just someone will come in and save the day. The government will help, or, whatever.
Interesting. Rebecca, thanks. To qualify for a Section 8 voucher, you can't make more than $24,000 a year if you're single. For a family of 4, that's no more than $34,250.
Listen to those amounts. $24,000. That's like one of my kids' first real jobs at $24,000. That's crazy. That's concerning. That's working poor for real. Why would anyone want to stay there? Why would anyone want to just... It's not for me to know. I just bring the information because, it's always the landlord, the big bad landlord. This did not start in the pandemic. This started a long time ago because people were not getting what it is that they expected and wanted, what the government was supposed to give them. No one thought that landlords would say, oh, no, we're not doing this anymore. No one thought landlords would get tired of people destroying their property, not paying, and things of that nature. And that they're just supposed to accept any old thing just because part of it is guaranteed money from the government, even though they're getting substantial amount less than if they went private. But again, no one wants to talk about that. Nobody cares about those things. So anyway, that's it. That's all. If you made it this far, I do appreciate you. Please consider subscribing. I will see you all in the next one.